Hey guys, this is Bathroom Waiters here, and this is our first figure review. So, as a channel, we'll be doing all sorts of stuff: game reviews, gameplay, figures, comic books, pretty much everything you can think of. We'll be having a crack at it. So, it's our first review, and we're doing the Marvel Select Rhino. So, I got this figure yesterday, and he has been on my want list for a long time. He's always, when I first saw his promo, I was really excited to have him because I never got the Marvel Legends Rhino. So yeah, I actually really love this figure. He's a solid size. I'll get a comparison for you. Here's him compared to Return of Marvel Legends Bucky, who's roughly 6 inches. So you can see there he comes up to about his just above his chest. So he's a big figure, and and now here's him compared to the Marvel Select Hulk. So he's not as big as Hulk, which, well, obviously in the comics Rhino isn't generally as big as Hulk anyway. So I'm really happy with the size ratio between the two, and if they reuse this type of body around this size with this articulation for the more large figures, I'll actually be really happy with it because it is a cool figure. So onto him now. I'll do articulation first. He does have joint up here, goes 360 all the way around, comes up, goes out to about there, so it's got a good rotation on it. No upper bicep swivel, which is disappointing, but you know, on the large figures you do forego a lot of articulation. It's got here swivel, forward, back. It's about as far back as it goes. It is prevented by this little bit here though, which isn't a big deal. You don't generally bend them back that far. And just wrist articulation. What do we got? We got upper chest, so that goes all the way around, rotates side to side really well, forward to back a little bit. Let me move down to the legs here. I would have liked waist. That would have just added for a bit more display options, but that's not that big a deal. The one thing that bothers me mainly is this leg bit here. See, it comes out really, comes out fine, but then it doesn't move forward. You have to twist the leg, and then that's about as forward as you get it. It's not that big a deal, but it kind of limits him in display wise, you know what I mean? So then you got 360 leg movement down here, forward, back. Only goes forward about that far, back goes well. And he's got really cool feet and cool articulation. It almost sounds like a ratchet in his foot, if you can hear that. So that's real. I love ratchets, they're the best. He's got a fair bit of ankle articulation. Look at that. He can go it's always awesome, ankle articulation. We'll move up to the head. So you can see his head, it goes forward to there, but then it goes back up to about here, so it's pretty limited. You can shift it side to side. So I would have liked a little bit more head articulation for a Rhino, because obviously you display him with his horns, you want that kind of mobility, but no, it's alright. The head and the neck being an individual piece, as opposed to having either a head movement here and then the neck being the same piece, is I've not really seen that before, and it's actually pretty cool. Still might have preferred actually individual head articulation. So now we'll get onto a bit of the detail. So that's his face. If you can see that there, it's a good sculpt. It's real. There's a little bit of shading on the cheeks with the figure. Teeth are a single flat color. He's got different gum color, if you can see that there. He's got the rhino, the actual rhino eyes there. The horns are, for me, a little bit small. I don't know if that's just an individual thing. I would have preferred him to be a little bit fatter, to come to about here, and then come up to about here, and then the second one probably the same size as the first one. But that might just be an individual preference. He's got really nice folds on the back of his head here, stretch marks on the back of the clothes or costume or whatever, second skin I guess you'd call it. Really nice muscle detail on the back there, and in the actual plastic he's made of, there's a shine, a glitter in it, and that's really cool. I think they've been doing that a lot recently for the larger figures. Down we go, Rhino ass, back down to the feet. He's got calf detail there. His toes are really cool looking too. They look like big teeth glued onto his feet. Up to the hand. There's the bicep. It's almost like he's got a shoulder pad here. Yeah, I think that it's like he's got shoulder pads on his shoulders, which is a really nice like little detail. And they're not pronounced. They're subtle, which is cool. He's got again, looks like a chest plate type thing there. When I first like seen it in the packaging, I thought he had like chest like detail up here, and that was like, oh, that's a odd place to put it. When I took him out, I saw this bit here. So yeah, he's a cool figure. Definitely recommend him for anyone really. He's a really nice figure. Size wise, yeah, I'm happy with him. I could picture like new other figures being built to this sort of mold, like a Wendigo figure, Sasquatch figure, that type of thing. Like, because it's a solid size. I don't think, like, compared to this, while this one is bigger and would work for the bigger people, there are more characters who could fit into this size range, I think, because not everyone's Hulk size or Abomination size or Juggernaut size. So yeah, he's a really cool figure. I'm thinking about now getting the rest of the Sinister sticks in either Select display, just because like him with the Venom and then with the new Lizard look really cool, and then you mix it up. I could get the Green Goblin, but I don't know. I'm not that big a Spider-Man fan, but this guy's really cool. So yeah, guys, if you have any requests, send them in. Any other stuff, subscribe, watch our other videos. Enjoy. Thank you.